Good evening, everybody. Commissioner Seth Cole here, and welcome to y.W.c Smackdown. Now, we're coming off the heels of what was a really exciting Payback pay-per-view. We've had a lot of titles change hands, but now we're setting our sights on the next pay-per-view coming up, and that is Money in the Bank. And so tonight, folks, you will be enjoying not one, not two, but three Money in the Bank ladder match qualifying matches here tonight. And you will know at least half of the people that will battle for that Money in the Bank briefcase. Also tonight, we are going to be having a 3-on-3 women's match, tag team matchup, in which the winning trio will be entered into the first ever y.W.c women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So that'll be interesting. We've also got two title rematches tonight that will take place. AJ Lee, the new women's champion, will face off against the former champion Charlotte. In this time, it will be in a submission match with the title on the line. And then also tonight, unfortunately, we received news that after the World Tag Team title matchup at Payback, Mark Henry has suffered an injury and will be out of action for a number of weeks. But Big Show and Mark Henry do have a tag team rematch coming up against the new tag team champions Rusev and Brock Lesnar. So tonight, Big Show, you will get your title rematch, but it will be with a mystery opponent. You have the right to choose whomever you want out of the Smackdown roster to join you as you try and gain the tag team titles back. That's basically all we've got for tonight's event. Hope you guys enjoy Smackdown. Roll the intro. Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Thursday Night Smackdown off the shoulders of an amazing Payback pay-per-view. And we are now setting our sights on the next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, with a Money in the Bank ladder match qualifying matchup here. Sheamus heading to the ring. I'm Christopher Pierce, being joined here by my good buddy Jimmy Bly and Kyle Matthews, who joined us last Monday Night Raw. Back here for Smackdown. Fellas, thanks for joining me.
That's no problem. I really enjoyed Raw. I thought, might as well try it. Get Smackdown to try it too, see how good that is.
And at least you got the Payback saying right, unlike Seth Cole.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I'm much more professional than he is. He's in the back, making matchups and everything. He doesn't get a whole lot of time to be able to commentate. And hey, I got selected to do the WTF moments for Payback, and I got to pick him apart too. Somehow I'm still sitting here at this announce table with my job intact.
And the more you say that, the more I'm questioning that.
Yeah, well, you know what? I play with fire all the time. But anyway, we're setting our sights here on Money in the Bank, as I mentioned, and here we've got Sheamus against Long Island Ice Zack Ryder. One of these two men going to be moving on to the ladder match. And, of course, on Monday Night Raw, we had those Money in the Bank ladder match qualifying matchups. And so who are you guys looking at here in this matchup to move on to have a chance to get the Money in the Bank briefcase?
Oh, gee, I wonder.
I'm actually going with an upset here. I'm going with Zack Ryder. We've seen him pull off upsets before at WrestleMania. We saw him. He actually has a victory over Sheamus as well. So I'm going with Ryder.
Well, the interesting thing about okay, go ahead.
I'm obviously going with Sheamus because Sheamus is an Irish fighter, loves to fight. We've seen a lot of Irish. We've seen how he's fought before. Right now, he's just tearing apart Zack Ryder. Yeah, I pretty much think I'm going with Sheamus.
Well, the interesting thing for both of these guys is ever since y.W.c Smackdown began, both these guys here tonight are looking to put a 1 in the win column. They've not won any of the matchups they've been put in up to this point. So after this matchup, one of them at least is going to have their first Smackdown victory.
That's true, and I can't believe after 8 total weeks, they haven't even won a damn match.
Yeah, it's actually surprising. This is only Sheamus' second time in a y.W.c. Smackdown ring. The first time that he was in, he ended up losing a matchup, I believe it was to Cesaro, when it was qualifying to get into a World Heavyweight Championship title bout.
Yeah, I do remember that. And as you can see, Sheamus is just not letting Zack Ryder breathe, going for a cover, kick out at 1.
Yeah, Zack Ryder trying to be resilient here. And, of course, we got some really interesting matchups coming up, as Seth Cole alluded to at the beginning here of this episode. You've got, of course, a title defense. Charlotte is going to try and get the title back from AJ Lee. So a Payback rematch, but with an added stipulation, it'll be a submission match between those two with the championship on the line. And how about the announcement that...
Sheamus going...
Oh, yep, got a roll up there by Sheamus. Oh, reversal by Zack Ryder.
Oh, and a reversal by Sheamus.
Oh, almost the 3 count. But how about that announcement by Seth Cole that Mark Henry, with a collarbone injury after the matchup last Sunday night against Rusev and Brock Lesnar, Big Show will get a title rematch for the tag team titles tonight, but with a mystery partner.
It's always fun, the old mystery partner. Never know who to prepare for if you're the opposing tag team. That should be interesting.
Now, we've seen just how Rusev and Brock Lesnar almost dominated that match at Payback. So it's going to be very interesting to see what kind of partner Big Show has in mind to come out and challenge for the tag titles again.
You know, I kind of was looking through my roster list, trying to figure out, who is there that would be able to team up with Big Show to maybe take the tag team titles away from Rusev and Lesnar. And Sheamus was one of the guys that was top of my list, but you see, he's here in this qualifying match. So now I'm back at the drawing board trying to think who is this mystery partner.
Hey, you never know, though. Two matches in one night. A lot of superstars do that.
Absolutely.
So you can't cross them off your list just yet.
Good Zack Ryder there, a nice flapjack on Sheamus. Looks like now Zack Ryder's starting to get a little bit fired up, going more on the offensive. He was dominated the first half of this matchup.
What?
Oh, what's he going for here? Oh, Sheamus fights out of it.
What if
cover.
What if Big Show asked Zack Ryder to be his partner?
It could happen, and well, boy, we got some reversals going on here.
Now Sheamus once again.
Oh, I thought he had him, but no, the referee says 2. Oh, Sheamus got him up.
Sheamus got him up, going for I forgot what that was called.
White noise.
White noise, yep.
And that could be it.
Up. And just like that.
Yep,
it's
just as
over.
Kyle said. It is over.
Zack Ryder putting on a flurry there early on, but quelled by Sheamus, and Sheamus is moving on to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Great drive by Sheamus. My pick to win this match.
And we've still got a lot more coming up here tonight, so don't go anywhere. SmackDown continues in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, here to Thursday Night Smackdown on y.W.c, as we are getting set here for a 3-on-3 women's tag team matchup. And, of course, the announcement for the first time in y.W.c history, we will be having a women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And I've just been told that the winners of this tag team match will be entered in that ladder match. So an opportunity on the line here for 6 of these female competitors.
Very true, but to go on the other side here, you got the Zello twins. If they win, they're going to have to go up against one another for that Money in the Bank.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time Brie and Nikki Bella have gone up against one another. So
absolutely right, and we're going to have to see who the 3 women are they'll be going up against, and one of them, wow, going to be Paige. Now, the last time I remember seeing Paige in the ring, she was actually in a title hunt, a number 1 contenders matchup to go to Night of Champions. She ended up losing to Brie Bella, but now has an opportunity to maybe get herself back into the title hunt, move on to Money in the Bank.
Very true. Up and out comes Emma.
Now, I'm pretty sure that Emma was the one who suffered the pinfall victory to Brie Bella that ended up making Brie Bella the #1 contender. So Emma with a chance for some retribution now.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, wait a minute. She's back. Dana Brooke, who was out with an injury, was not able to take part in the Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match about 4 weeks ago. She is finally back on SmackDown and apparently must be at 110% medically cleared now to compete once again.
Yeah, here she is. Come on down the ramp.
Bit of a surprise to everybody here, so...
Hal, give us your thoughts on Dana Brooke.
Well, I mean, she's proven herself here, and well, if I could even talk here, should be a big helper to Paige and Emma, I think.
So we've got Brie and Nikki Bella with Alicia Fox on one side, and then we've got Paige, Dana Brooke, and Emma on the other side. Boy, it almost looks like equal teams here. I mean, who are you guys looking at? Which team do you think's going to win this?
I'm going to go with Team P.
I don't know. I mean, you look at the, you got the Bellas, great teamwork over there. But, Paige, Emma, and Dana Brooke, I mean, those three are pretty good as well. I really don't know.
And I remember you alluded, Michael, to the fact that we could end up seeing if Team Bella is able to move on. Or I'm sorry, Jimmy Bly. I'm sorry. Yep. sorry, I'm getting transfixed here on this match, just like Kyle.
You must have just looked at my phone because I just got a phone call from Michael Norman.
Michael was, Kyle was having trouble seeing all these wonderful women in the matchup, and I'm kind of having the same problem.
Apparently now yours
Six beautiful women in the ring. It's easy to get distracted.
I know. I'm surprised that Charles Robinson's actually been able to compose himself, to be perfectly honest, but he has.
Why do you think he's hiding out of camera frame?
Yeah. I'm not even going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, regardless. As far as Team Bella is concerned, you mentioned that Brie and Nikki could go up against each other in the ladder match if they're able to move on. But remember, Nikki was along ringside when Brie was taking Charlotte on for the title on the line at Night of Champions. So, maybe a little bit of alliance there we could see take place if they can move on to that ladder match.
Absolutely. You think back to when Seth Rollins won Money in the Bank here a few years ago. Him and Kane had that alliance going, and it worked out well for Seth Rollins. So
it did, and look at that, Dana Brooke got a cover there on Nikki, and Nikki able to kick out. Look at the strength there of Dana Brooke, and reversal by Nikki, and looked like a side buster there. And how about Dana Brooke coming back from injury? She was going to have a shot at being the #1 contender and go to Payback to face Charlotte for the title. Ended up having that injury and now has a chance to get herself back in the title picture.
I think we just had a brief earthquake there.
I think we did too.
No, but yeah, you're very true. Sorry, I just had to listen to that. Try to do my best to listen to that message from Michael Norman.
Tag made. Here comes Brie.
He wanted me to let you know that he didn't appreciate the things you said about him on those WTF moments.
Well, you know what? He can deal with it, because like I said, he can't fire me. Ha 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 ha. Quote. And now Brie taking Dana Brooke on. Of course, Brie. Nice reversal there.
Knee to the head to break out of that.
And high-risk maneuver here.
Brie Bella, former #1 contender for the title. Oh, wow! Well, Dana Brooke might be back on the shelf after this, and now goes into the Accolade, almost a camel clutch.
It is a camel clutch. That's the name of that move. Rusev's fancy name is the Accolade. That's actually a camel clutch submission.
Okay. Shades of the Iron Sheik, I know.
Yep.
And what's Dana doing here? Waiting for Brie to get up.
Brie went for a kick and missed. Now
ringing the arm. Oh, wow. Oh, gonna go into it's like a submission right there. And oh boy. Oh, right on
working on the arm. Oh!
Dana able to fight back. Nice takedown.
Wow, did you see that? It looked like just a straight
Dana
up
needs to make a
punch
tag, and she does. Here comes Emma.
straight
Straight
up punch to the
forearm.
face.
Straight forearm shot.
See what kind of things Emma can do.
Yeah, and of course Emma would love some retribution here against Brie, as I mentioned. In that #1 contenders match to move on to Payback, it was Emma who suffered the pinfall submission to Brie Bella. So, a little bit of a rematch here between these two.
Absolutely. And it wasn't Payback, it was their first pay-per-view.
Oh, what is...
Oh, look
Oh,
at
go
this.
for the
Look,
tarantula.
Wow,
Shades
shades
of-
to Tajiri.
Shades of Tajiri from Monday Night Raw.
And wisely hooking it on over in her corner. You saw Paige and Dana Brooke giving plenty of room there. If it had happened over in the Bella corner, we probably would have seen them try to get involved and break the tarantula up. So wise ring awareness there by Emma.
Yeah, very true. Who's that just walking around?
I think that was Dana Brooke. No, that's
Oh,
Paige.
Paige, where are you going?
Not sure, and now getting back up onto the ring apron. Not sure what Paige was doing exactly, and now
Wow,
here comes
Brie
I've
makes a tag. Nikki in the ring now.
I've noticed this. They're not really tagging in Alicia Fox.
No, and we hadn't really seen Paige in the ring, and now she gets tagged in, so maybe we'll see Alicia get tagged in now. Nope.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe
For the
Rampage
Rampage.
time, and she hits it. Is that gonna do it? Oh,
No.
and Brie just barely breaks it up.
Yeah, Brie, well, look, there's Alicia Fox in the ring. Well, look at this.
Oh, nice
Reversed by
reversal.
Nikki.
Reversal into almost an arm lock DDT.
Oh.
Oh, and Nikki.
Oh.
Oh, she missed. I think she missed it.
But did
She
she
did
land on her
miss.
face?
Think
Paige
she.
looking to
trying to
capitalize.
Oh,
Oh, I
and
don't-
Brie again, just barely saving the matchup. A little bit of help from Alicia Fox as well.
Sorry, Kyle, I'm just so into this. I don't mean to keep cutting
Oh,
you off
Kimura
here.
lock. Kimura lock locked in by Paige.
I don't mean to cut you off, Kyle. I'm just that excited.
And now everybody's starting to get involved. And oh, Sleeper. Sleeper held in there by Paige. Sleeper held in by Paige. Nikki knocked down by Emma.
Emma needs
And
to get out of
wow.
the ring before she gets counted on. Referee counting.
Oh, and you were wanting Alicia Fox in. Here she
Here
comes,
she-
Foxy.
Oh,
Oh,
Paige
looking
ducks
for an
under it.
attack, but... Boy, Charles Robinson having his hands full, trying to
Oh!
contain everybody here.
That's Alicia Fox. It's one of her finishing maneuvers. Could that be it? Drags Paige to the center of the ring.
The Bella twins get rid of the other two.
Oh, and Emma tried to break it up, but not in time.
Aw, poor Emma.
Alicia Fox gets the pinfall victory. She, Brie, and Nikki are moving on to the women's ladder match at Money in the Bank.
And it's the first 3 competitors set for that match.
We
And
still
we will have the two Bella twins facing off against each other, so we will see how that plays out.
Yeah, it'll be an alliance until they no longer need each other, no doubt about that. Still a lot more to come here tonight on Smackdown. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back, everybody, here to y.W.c. Thursday Night Smackdowns. We get ready for yet another Money in the Bank qualifying match. The Prince of Hardcore, John Morrison, was unsuccessful in getting the United States Championship from Bray Wyatt on y.W.c. Payback, but he's got an opportunity here now to move on to, quite honestly, a matchup that would be right in his wheelhouse, guys.
Yeah, the Money in the Bank match. John Morrison really good when it comes to using weapons and just any type of match that's close to being hardcore.
Anything goes in this ladder match, too, so...
Titus O'Neil ended up, remember, he's got quite an interesting y.W.c. career. He ended up being one of the men that moved on to that 6-man ladder match, the very first matchup for the y.W.c. World Heavyweight Championship. So he knows how to work it out in a ladder match as well.
Yeah, even though he didn't win, he showed some good strength there. But don't count out Jomo with his parkour abilities and his training routine, which is basically parkour.
We've already
What a
had
nice Samoa
Go ahead.
drop there by Titus O'Neil.
And we've already had one person move on to the ladder match, qualifying in. That, of course, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. So, Sheamus, well known for his drag-out, full-out power. Don't count Titus O'Neil out to maybe move on to that matchup as well. That'd be interesting to see those two square off if Titus O'Neil is able to move on to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
No, absolutely.
You get one shot at making the Money in the Bank match, so this is their one shot. John Morrison came back to y.W.c, came to Smackdown, won himself a championship shot, lost, and here he is again with another shot at becoming number one contender for pretty much, you can pretty much say number one contender, because if you win the briefcase, you basically are.
Yes.
So, his shot at a chance to become number one contender.
And
Some would.
Oh, go ahead.
Some would say it's pretty much the next. If you're Money in the Bank, you're pretty much the next champion because of the way you can come out and cash in at any time, even right after a match, cash in and become the champion that way. So
absolutely
huge
right.
advantage to have that briefcase.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely correct about that, Kyle. Oh, wow, John Morrison deposited right down here on the floor in front of us after he got rung up on the top rope. I'm noticing, too, in our two qualifying matchups so far, so many similarities, as mentioned, with Sheamus and Zack Ryder. The both of them were trying to get their first win on y.W.c SmackDown. For both these competitors, both have had an opportunity at winning championship gold, and both have failed. So many similarities tonight in our qualifying opponents.
Very true. I don't think. Well, look at Titus O'Neil's record. He is 1-1. Titus O'Neil hasn't really been seen on SmackDown since the Night of Champions pay-per-view, and John Morrison's also 1-1 now.
Yep, correct. There's a gutbuster there by Titus O'Neil, showing off his power and his strength. And I think, Jimmy, you and I can basically agree that when Titus O'Neil ended up getting that final qualifying spot into that ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship, to our minds, it was, with the other competitors that were in there, kind of an upset.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Titus O'Neil shocked us all. John Morrison, though, not afraid to go behind and take his opponent down.
Not at all. I mean, John Morrison, maybe one of the more athletic people on the SmackDown roster, but I mean, you look at the guy, he is ripped, and that's not deceiving. He is strong as they come, is in for the cover, goes Titus, and a kick out at 1.
Nice reversal there by Morrison. See what he turns us into. A gut buster of his own there.
Oh, nice standing front flip as well.
So what was that moonsault, Seth?
No, a moonsault is backwards.
That was backwards.
No, it was front. He was facing forwards and flipped backwards. That would be a front flip.
He was facing forwards, and then when he jumped, he did a moonsault, which was backwards.
You're as bad as Michael. Shut up.
You're lucky Kyle's sitting between us.
I know. Yeah, the animosity from Raw running over here. That's why we put you in the middle, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had to be a referee on Raw. I had to do the same thing in SmackDown here, apparently.
What do you mean?
Nice.
What do you mean you weren't even on
Look
Raw,
at there.
Christopher?
Two standing front flips. How about that?
It was Seth that was on Raw, not you, Christopher. So what are you talking about, animosity?
Well, I mean, we're practically like brothers, Seth and me, so. Just shut up and watch the matchup. Oh, looks like John Morrison might be thinking about going for the cover here. Stomp right to the gut. Oh!
That was the knee.
The knee right to the face. That might be it. And it is. Wow. How about that?
Okay, can we not finish each other's sentences?
Well, we all kind of repeated each other there at the end.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
we echoed each other. But regardless, John Morrison, he'll be moving on to the Money in the Bank ladder match now. And boy, Sheamus, John Morrison, who's going to join them? I can't wait to find out. And welcome back, everybody, here to y.W.c Thursday Night Smackdown. It's a Payback rematch. AJ Lee, the new champion, goes up against the former champion, Charlotte. But, gentlemen, it's a submission match for the title.
And this is going to be one hell of a match. here on Smackdown, apparently traveling all over the world, as we're now in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we get around.
Playing a submission match. I mean, that's both, up the alley of both of these women. You have AJ Lee with the Black Widow and her finishing maneuver, and you have Charlotte with the figure 4 bridged into the figure 8. Two very skilled technicians, so this should be a very evenly matched matchup.
Yeah, the interesting...
Kyle, contain yourself now.
Yeah.
You know, the interesting thing here, too, as I'm looking at these two female competitors going to those submission finishes you're talking about, Kyle, is we've seen AJ Lee lock on the Black Widow, but we have yet to see the figure 4 leg lock into the figure 8 from Charlotte. As a matter of fact, she ended up retaining her title back at Night of Champions against Brie Bella with a bow and arrow submissions. We have yet to see her use the figure 8, so maybe tonight we will see her lock it in at some point.
Possibly. You never know. I mean, it's Charlotte. It's Charlotte's dad's move, a bridge into her own. However, having not seen her use it since her debut, I wonder what she could be holding back for.
Yeah, and Jimmy, I know that you were backstage. I know Michael was with me when we were watching the triple threat match at Payback, but I'm certain you saw in that triple threat matchup with AJ, Naomi, and Charlotte, how many times AJ locked that Black Widow onto Charlotte?
A lot. That's all I can say. I couldn't even count how many times, but it was a lot. She was trying so hard to make Charlotte tap out.
Look at that. Running knee right to the face in the corner.
And I was starting to wonder here. I mean, you take a look at, these two women, and Charlotte has a bit of a height advantage on AJ. Would that, give her a little bit of an advantage in this match or not? But sure doesn't sound like it here.
Well, I would agree with you, and I would also kind of give the strength advantage a little bit too to Charlotte.
You never know though.
Discus forearm there by AJ. AJ coming out strong here against Charlotte, but guys, I gotta ask you, how do you wear down an opponent enough to be able to cinch in a submission and force a tap out?
Well, it all comes down to the amount of pressure you apply when you're doing the submission, and when it comes to wearing down, you just gotta keep them going, keep the match fast paced, get them tired, get them out of breath to where they can't continue, or even when you have them in the submission, they pass out, because technically that still counts as a submission victory.
Absolutely, couldn't say it better myself. There's a lock up again. Big right hand to the face of Charlotte from AJ there.
And of course, for both of these women, whichever one of them walk out here tonight as the champion, of course, we're probably going to have a women's championship matchup at Money in the Bank as well, but whichever one ends up having the title, they're going to be looking over their shoulder after Money in the Bank, because of course we've got at least half of our Money in the Bank ladder match competitors decided in Brie and Nikki Bella, as well as Alicia Fox, in the first ever y.W.c women's championship ladder match.
Absolutely, and look at Charlotte taking it to AJ Lee right now.
Charlotte held the championship since day number 1 when she defeated her 3 fellow horsewomen in a fatal 4-way matchup on the very first episode of y.W.c Smackdown. Wanted to get that title back. First time that she ever lost the title, and that was just a couple days ago at Payback.
Oh, look at
AJ.
Go ahead, Kyle.
I was really going to say the same thing there. I mean, you saw Charlotte just land right on AJ, but AJ gets right back like nothing really happened. Now AJ trying to fight back.
AJ's been champion for 4 days at this point. Today would be the 4th day of her title reign. Oh, look at AJ!
Oh, locks the Black Widow in! First time that we've seen a submission put in here.
Black Widow in on Charlotte. No, Charlotte doesn't tap out. And AJ lets her out and says it's not enough yet.
Nice drop kick there, taking out the legs of Charlotte.
And think about AJ's quest to even become the number 1 contender for Charlotte's title at the time. She had to win a qualifying match. She was successful in that. But then she went into a number 1 contenders fatal 4-way matchup. She ended up having Naomi practically steal the pinfall from her. then faces off against Naomi to have a shot at making it a triple threat match, is successful, and then wins the title in said triple threat match at Payback. It's been a long road, but she's been able to find championship gold, and I don't think she's going to let go of it anytime soon.
Yeah, that's and that's the mindset you gotta have going into a match like this. But you never know. Charlotte, already furious for losing the title in the first place, could very well take it back. What would that mean for AJ if she were to lose this title tonight?
Pretty deflated feeling, I would imagine there, and just after just winning the title.
Spinebuster by Charlotte. I think Charlotte was going to go for natural selection, but AJ reverses.
Oh, and there's a Shining Wizard. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Go ahead, Kyle.
I don't even know what that move was right
I'm not
there,
sure either.
Look at AJ. She's trying to take out the legs of Charlotte.
Well, AJ,
okay,
that would give you 15 yards in the NFL, what AJ just did. Luckily, this isn't a...
Did you see the way Charlotte got up? And damn, I thought she was flexible before.
Yeah, well, oh, look at this. We got a full Nelson submission here. Almost shades of the Master Lock.
Oh, damn it. What I was going to say. I was going to say Chris Masters.
Oh, look at AJ.
I'm going to have to give Michael a call. I think I know a free agent.
Oh, man. Yeah, right? Well, you got to call him Chris Norsowski or whatever his last name is?
Nope, I'm calling Chris Masters.
Look at this. Shades of her boyfriend, CM Punk, putting in the Anaconda Vice.
Husband,
yes.
Of her husband, CM Punk.
Long-time boyfriend.
Long-time and forever boyfriend. They didn't have they didn't have that one ceremony not too long ago.
And the interesting thing here too, and of course we talked about it quite a bit after Payback, CM Punk, the new World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Lee, the Women's Champion.
Sleeper hold.
Oh, Sleeper is in. Is AJ gonna tap out? Is AJ gonna pass out?
Oh, what a modified stunner.
Kind of a jawbreaker reversal there by AJ.
AJ looks pissed.
Yeah, she's not happy. And remember, it's a submission match, so there are no disqualifications.
Charlotte ran into that slap to the face.
Yeah, Charlotte did a great job of blocking that slap with her face.
Yep, with her face.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, my goodness.
Twice.
Two kicks.
Twice it looked like Charlotte was going to reverse it, but both times AJ able to get a kick in there.
I think CM Punk's been showing AJ some MMA moves because those were some pretty stiff shots.
Yeah, they were. Oh, and
a spear.
Spear by Charlotte. Oh, and look at this, going for a submission the same way that she defeated Brie Bella at Night of Champions. Is AJ going to tap out?
No, AJ, actually, she escapes from it. Uh-oh. Charlotte looking for it. Charlotte.
Look for it.
Natural selection.
And now AJ out in the middle of the ring. What's Charlotte going to do here?
I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Another reversal by Charlotte. Another reversal by AJ.
I don't think anybody... Oh, wait a minute.
Now we're back in with the Master Lock. And now she's got it cinched in. AJ tapped out.
New champion.
What? Wow.
Did AJ pass out?
No, I think AJ tapped out.
Wow.
Either that or the ref saw that maybe that natural selection really knocked her out or something.
Either way, we have a new champion just like that.
AJ suffered a sleeper. She suffered the spear. Natural selection. And then, for the second time, Charlotte cinching in the full Nelson Master Lock. And she's gained back the title.
Unbelievable.
Wow. What a shocker. Well, we've still got another title match coming up later. Don't go away. And welcome back, everybody, here to y.W.c Smackdown as we get ready for our third Money in the Bank qualifying match. And who knows, guys, maybe Money in the Bank will be KO in the Bank.
You never know. Kevin Owens, he's not a rookie to ladder matches, that's for sure.
Kevin Owens has been in the title hunt for the United States Championship, but has yet to really get into the World Heavyweight Championship title hunt. And, speaking of U.S. title, here comes the champ.
What would it mean for... Oh, go ahead, Kyle, you first.
Well, I mean, this could really pay dividends here for Kevin Owens if he's able to get the win. Not only will he move on into the Money in the Bank ladder match, but that would be a win over the United States champion. That might put him in the running for a future United States Championship shot too.
That is very true as well. But on the other side, what would it mean for the United States champion Bray Wyatt to win this match and go into the Money in the Bank ladder match?
Well, I mean, we already saw, I watched Monday Night Raw a couple of nights ago. We saw the Intercontinental Champion, Chris Jericho, try and make his way into the ladder match, but he wasn't able to get through Kurt Angle. So, if we go judged on that, the odds aren't in favor of Bray Wyatt right now, but then again, you never know.
Actually, I thought that Chris Jericho did win that match.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, maybe he did.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe I think I stepped out to get popcorn during that.
No, you weren't even there.
I know. I was in my living room. I was hungry. I went out to the kitchen, popped some popcorn, and then I edited the WTF moments from Payback. Leave me alone.
We know what we're doing, everybody. Believe me on that.
I thought you never told a fib in your life, Kyle.
My story, and I'm sticking to it.
Meanwhile, in the ring here, Kevin Owens and Bray Wyatt. This is actually the first time these two have locked up in a y.W.c Smackdown ring, because when Kevin Owens was in the title hunt for the U.S. Championship, then champion Apollo Crews was his opponent. So this is a first time for these two.
Yeah, and as you saw, Bray Wyatt's head bounce off the bottom rope.
And you gotta wonder
really be careful.
You gotta wonder if Kevin Owens might try and target, the head and face area of Bray Wyatt, because remember, when Bray Wyatt defended his title at Payback against John Morrison, he did get busted open. So you gotta wonder if that cut has healed up on his forehead.
Yeah, that's very true.
Wyatt stomping away here on Kevin Owens.
And you look at these two guys, I mean, it's hard to picture Sheamus in a ladder match. It's really hard to picture either of these men in a ladder match, but I mean, how do you think they would fare whichever one moves on to that Money in the Bank match?
Well, Kevin Owens grew up with ladder matches. I don't know if you've ever seen any of him in his independent wrestling days, but he was practically the ladder match king.
I know, but we've seen Bray Wyatt in a ladder match. He was actually in the first ever y.W.c Championship ladder match back at Night of Champions, so we know he's got some experience as well.
Oh, crossbody there by Bray Wyatt.
Now looks like a bit of a chokehold here. It's like Owens able to fight out of it.
And Charles Robinson not really getting involved here. It's kind of like if you get involved with either of these two men, it's like setting a match to a flame.
Can you really blame him for not wanting to get in the middle of those two? I mean,
yeah, he was all over the women.
I just thought back to that statement I just made. A match to a flame.
Well, Seth, at least you tried.
Ew.
I tried.
That's Christopher Pierce.
That's right.
We're falling apart again. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Bear hug!
I've had too many beers.
Got ourselves a bear hug by Bray Wyatt on Kevin Owens.
I haven't seen Bray Wyatt do a bear hug like that before. That's very interesting out of Bray.
Well, I've mentioned this before, Jimmy, and of course I've mentioned it as well to Michael Norman. It looks like we see these wrestlers here in y.W.c constantly evolve themselves and, step out of their comfort zones, try out new things. And I think that was a case right there. Bray Wyatt, not really known for submissions, and puts a bear hug in on a big guy in Kevin Owens.
That's very true.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought he was going for an abdominal stretch, but instead kind of a pump handle slam.
And
Bray.
a lot of strength from Bray Wyatt going for the cover. 1, 2, and a near fall as Owens kicking out after 2.
Oh, Sister Abigail. And he hits it.
Plants him down to the ground. Sister Abigail's done enough to put Kevin Owens away.
It was enough to win him the United States Championship. Oh!
Wow.
Kevin Owens able to kick out of the Sister Abigail.
You don't see that very often, somebody kicking out after that move.
Oh, you're a little too short there, Kevin.
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now that's a moonsault.
Oh. Wow.
Wow, you would not expect to see a moonsault of anybody the size of Kevin Owens, but...
Let alone from the middle rope.
Oh!
Oh, Kevin Owens, belly-to-belly suplex.
Belly to belly by Kevin Owens. Both these men showing on their feet of strength. Oh, and Bray Wyatt, another belly to belly.
Kevin Owens trying to pull out all the stops to defeat Wyatt.
Big back body drop.
Oh, what's Kevin going for here? Oh, might be setting up. Oh, my goodness, dropping Bray Wyatt right on his head.
It's true. The package power bomb goes for the pin.
Wow.
Kick out at 2 by Bray Wyatt.
Wow.
How
I
did
am
he
in
kick out at 2?
shock. How did Bray
Oh,
kick out of that?
And Bray was pissed. You see how hard he hulked.
DDT! And Kevin Owens setting him up maybe for that patented pop-up power bomb.
Pop-up power bomb goes for the pin. Kevin Owens. And it's over.
And Kevin Owens has pinned the United States champion.
So you gotta wonder if Kevin Owens is unsuccessful in winning the Money in the Bank ladder match, would he be in line for a future United States Championship match now?
Could very well be just that.
Well, up next, folks, we've got the tag team titles on the line, but the Big Show has a mystery partner. Who is it gonna be? We'll find out in just a few minutes. And welcome back to our main event here on y.W.c Smackdown Tag Team Title Rematch from Payback. And here comes one half of the new World Tag Team Champions, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar.
We're also in the home state of Kyle now. We moved to Ohio while we were away.
Yeah.
If they do a Kyle Matthews chant here in the crowd, I'm getting up and walking away.
Kyle Matthews! Kyle Matthews!
Well, here's a guy that he's one half as well of the World Tag Team Champions, but he's not exactly a fan of the USA and probably not a fan of Ohio. But Rusev, the one who picked up the pinfall victory over what we've learned now was an injured Mark Henry to gain the tag team titles for both himself and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and we're going to have to see how much they're willing to go to defend those titles here tonight.
Big question is, who is Big Show's mystery partner? I mean,
We're about to find out, as here comes the 7-foot, 500-pound world's largest athlete. And I'm still going through my list here. I have not yet arrived at a decision of who I think that number one contender could be. I'm still looking through the roster. So many names with a question mark after them.
Well, we're about to find out as Big Show makes his way to the ring. Who is his opponent or his
Or
partner
could it be
going to
could it be
be?
a free agent signing? Who knows?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow, this is somebody we haven't seen since Brock Lesnar's attack or match with him not too long ago.
Very interesting, too, that it happens to be the very man that got sent to Suplex City 8 times in that matchup with Brock Lesnar. Shinsuke Nakamura now in a chance to maybe become World Tag Team Champion.
Very interesting pick there by the Big Show for his partner. And Shinsuke, as you mentioned, probably might have some revenge on his mind for Brock Lesnar.
No doubt at all. Boy, this is going to be interesting. I was seeing these two burly, husky men here in Rusev and Brock Lesnar, thinking probably he's going to need brute strength to team up with him. I thought Big Show was going to go with a bigger man, but no, he's going with the quickness and athleticism and, quite honestly, unpredictability of Shinsuke Nakamura. Not a bad pick.
And Brock Lesnar just storms out of his corner at the start of this match.
Knocking down Big Show like it's nothing. I mean, wow.
Keep in mind too.
To keep a tally.
Yeah.
On the total number of suplexes.
There's one.
There's one.
Belly on the Big Show.
If you want to know how many suplexes Lesnar's hit, just watch Paul Heyman on the outside. He is constantly he's counting with the fans every time we see Lesnar in the ring. But Michael, don't forget. Or Jimmy, rather. Don't forget, we ended up having that one-on-one matchup before Payback where the Big Show knocked out Brock Lesnar. So we can't say that Lesnar dominates the Big Show.
That's very true as well, as we're already up to 2 suplexes at this point in the match.
Oh, and here we go. We're going to see it. The rematch from a few weeks ago on Smackdown. Lesnar and Nakamura locking up again. Oh, wow!
Oh, what a move there by Shinsuke. And
Brock Lesnar wise to step out of the way of that kick. But Shinsuke really bringing it to Brock Lesnar right now.
And this is the second time, well actually no, this is actually going to be the third time that Shinsuke and Brock Lesnar have been in the same ring at the same time. Of course, we've already alluded to the one-on-one matchup they had a few weeks ago. First time they met up with each other, the World Heavyweight Championship was on the line in that ladder match at Night of Champions.
Yes, that's very true as well. As you see, Big Show runs and tags in Rusev. Rusev now fighting with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Lesnar tagging in Rusev.
Oh! Who did I say? Did I say? I thought I said Lesnar.
No, you said Big Show.
Oh, oops.
Professionalism.
But you know,
Jimmy Black, the home you're drunk.
as many turns as we've seen from the Big Show over the years, it really wouldn't have surprised me any.
No, that's true. That is true.
He just goes and tags in. He just goes and tags with Shinsuke.
Oh, and look at there. Now, do we count the suplexes from Rusev or no?
No. It's I guess if Rusev's a part of Suplex City now.
I mean, he could very well be. I actually did talk to Paul Heyman, and he was the brains behind Rusev and Brock Lesnar getting together to be this tag team. So I guess you could say that Rusev is a part of Suplex City now. So I'm not exactly sure where. Whoa! What the heck?
Oh my God! I never in my life thought I would see a move like that from Big Show. Where did that come from?
I don't really know. I don't even know how the Big Show was able to get enough altitude to put both of his feet on that top rope.
I question physics.
Yeah.
Boy, this has just been a whole night of surprises here.
Wow. Yeah, I am in complete shock. I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura, yeah, I can definitely see him pulling off that move, but not the 7-foot giant.
Yeah, the big thing there. Little leg drop there.
Little leg drop. That's the world's largest leg drop.
Look at Paul Heyman.
And Paul Heyman, keep in mind, it's a champion's advantage being this tag team matchup. Oh no!
Oh! My goodness!
Oh, a knockout punch.
Weapon of mass destruction, and Rusev somehow kicked out of it. Had enough time to, with the referee distracted, to be able to kick out of that. So I guess Big Show didn't get all of it.
I think he did, but
clothesline.
I think he did, but with the referee still distracted by Paul Heyman, Big Show knew he wasn't going to be able to get a pinfall, so he kind of just helped pick Rusev up. That's my only explanation on how he kicked out that quickly, because it looked like Big Show got all of it in that punch.
And going back to the Paul Heyman distraction, yeah, Paul Heyman, if Brock Lesnar and Rusev get disqualified, doesn't matter. They're still going to keep the tag team championships. So, they can afford disqualification, and so Paul Heyman going to do everything he can to make sure that the belts stay on his two clients.
But he's also got to watch out because he can get ejected from ringside.
Yes, he can.
Oh, this Sin Casa, I think that's what it's called, that Shinsuke Nakamura just hit on Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar in the wrong part of town, and now the Big Show holding him, and oh, wow, did you hear that?
Great teamwork there by Big Show and Shinsuke
I'm surprised Big Show didn't.
Nakamura.
I'm surprised Big Show didn't just jump over the top rope there like he did before.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, and look at there, Paul Heyman with the distraction, Rusev in behind the referee's back to break up the pinfall.
And then Rusev just moves Charles Robinson out of the way.
Oh, wow, what a clothesline by Big Show, and yeah, tremendous teamwork shown right here by Big Show and Shinsuke. It's the first time the two have ever tagged together, and they're looking like a well-oiled machine right now.
Yeah, they really are. It's really surprising me in this match.
No, they're doing a great job keeping...
Another knockout punch, this time to Brock Lesnar. Oh, what's he going for? Oh, reversal!
Big Show going for the pin here, or Lesnar going for the pin here. God, I really need to stop drinking.
Yes, you do. I'm surprised they let you drink over on Raw.
Not beer. I may have had a couple before I came over here to SmackDown.
I think they put something in those ice cream bars. Now I'm glad I didn't get one. Oh,
No,
Heyman on the apron again.
I was at the bar before coming to SmackDown.
Now Heyman could get himself a big spear there by the Show.
Yeah,
Like
I think Heyman's been ejected. Heyman's heading to the back.
Saw the same thing happen to
Oh, look at this!
on Raw.
Shinsuke with a
Nakamura.
bulldog on Lesnar.
I think he was meant to go for Rusev.
Lock and
And
loaded.
oh my! Knockout punch to Brock Lesnar, but Rusev gonna break up the count.
And now, this kind of takes away a little bit of the edge that Lesnar and Rusev had. Their advocate, Paul Heyman, is no longer at ringside.
Now some teamwork from Brock Lesnar and Rusev.
Oh, and here comes Shinsuke. This will be, I think, the first time we're going to see these two lock up in this matchup.
Wow, Rusev catches the kick. Oh!
Nice drop kick there.
Now, we know that Shinsuke is well-versed in mixed martial arts, but Rusev, don't let his size fool you. He also can pull off some mixed martial arts kicks.
Yeah, he can.
Absolutely, Rusev. Rusev a big guy, but boy, very athletic.
Oh my
size.
goodness!
A muscle buster by Shinsuke Nakamura. Not enough to put Rusev away. Goes for the pin, and Rusev kicks out at 2.
Oh, and look at this. Nice belly-to-belly throw by Rusev. And now he's in for the cover, but Shinsuke had his right foot under the bottom rope.
This match has been going on for quite a while. Remember what we said before. The longer the match goes, the more it's going to wear on the Big Show. So Shinsuke needs to keep an eye out, because if he gets into any pinning predicaments, Big Show will be a little less in to help break it up.
Absolutely. I mean, you remember
Submission
back
hold.
to the matchup that they had at Payback. The Big Show was running in to break up the pinfall, and he was too slow to get there before the referee's hand came down for 3.
Did I just see the Big Show do an insecurity kick?
You might have.
Big Show is just surprising us tonight.
Yeah, he is.
It's just amazing.
The Big Show is putting on a big show, no doubt about that. Oh, a headbutt. Oh, and Shinsuke dropping spaghetti leg to the canvas. Oh, look at this. Lesnar, who suffered 2 knockout punches by Big Show, ushered him in and suffers a choke slam.
Oh, that could be it.
Oh. Lesnar's hand was on the rope. Underneath the rope. Referee called the rope break. Oh my goodness.
What a headbutt there.
So, look at this match. The champions have not even been dominant in this match.
They really haven't. You're right. They have not. They have not really looked like they've had the upper hand at all in this matchup. It's really been the challenger since the get-go.
That almost looked like a low blow by Lesnar, but the ref, Charles Robinson, didn't see it.
Double tag. Shinsuke comes in. Rusev comes in. Oh!
Nice reversal there by Rusev.
There's the clothesline he hit on Mark Henry to win the titles.
See? Big Show would not have broken that up if Shinsuke wouldn't have kicked out.
That's right, Big Show. You're seeing the fatigue setting in on the big man. Oh, sleeper!
Oh, sleeper!
And grapevining the legs. And again, you could just see Big Show taking his time, was not able to get over there to stop Lesnar from breaking up that submission.
Yeah, Big Show is really beginning to lose it.
These surprising high-flying moves are taking its
bear
toll on
hug,
Big Show.
bear hug in. And this time Big Show quick to get in and break that up.
Now Big Show, look at Brock Lesnar sticking to the Big Show. Rusev now.
Oh! Brock Lesnar ringing the arm. Belly to belly by Shinsuke.
A lot of strength there.
Off the top rope, and oh, I think he landed back on his feet. Rusev was able to get out of the way.
Belly to belly by Rusev. Big Show there goes. Big Show looked like he was kind of stuck. Goes for the pin on Shinsuke, and Shinsuke kicks out at 2.
I don't know what Lesnar's doing. Now Lesnar into the ring. They're going for the double team on Shinsuke.
Sleeper again.
He's got it locked in again. Is Rusev gonna tap? Lesnar in to try and break it up. Oh! He tapped out!
We have new champions.
And Lesnar is mad.
Lesnar cannot believe that Rusev didn't wait for him to get in to break up that submission. Instead, he tapped. And can you believe it? Big Show is a tag team champion once again, but this time with a new tag team champion in Shinsuke Nakamura.
They've had 2 title changes tonight.
How about that?
What an incredible ending to SmackDown as we have new SmackDown World Tag Team Champions.
What is this going to mean leading up to Money in the Bank? We've got a new women's champion again in Charlotte. New tag team champions in Shinsuke and Big Show. Gentlemen, thanks for joining me here tonight on SmackDown. And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Friday Night Smack. Is it Friday? No, it's Thursday.
Nope.
Sorry.
I'm glad I wasn't drinking when you said that, because that would went all over my laptop.
It's like, and welcome everybody to Friday.
And we do have a match going on here. So you're unaware.
I can't see my monitor. It's been spit all over. It's like, yes, you do a great Triple H impression, but...
See, guys, this is how much fun we have.
Oh, man. Okay. Anyway, and I've recorded all that, by the way, so I'm going to save that for some time.
No, you have to put at the end of the clip. You have to. I don't care if you put like a funny picture. You just have to put that on there.